Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Hey there, crypto friends, how we doing out there? It is Thursday, all day long, and we are live Crypto Morning Show. So let's get started. Let's have a look here at BTC/USD, other known as the Bitcoin. Bitcoin fell down, and we had a big drop off, a little sell. We bought up, sold it right back off, and back down to 31,655 support. And let's get you that resistance level for the day and the following. So we're still going to look to get back through that 32,057 point, as we still on the 4 hour here, we are not yet in the oversold. So watch out for that. We're getting very close once again. So we're getting back into bounce territory. Let's move on to some of the other names. Let's head on to Ethereum, ETH/USD. Ethereum fell, but not as hard. So we have support holding at the moment, 1913.71, and there's your previous resistance still remaining, 1957.38. RSI is right there at the 38.06. Heading on to BNB/USD, up 1.61%. So nice climb here for BNB. And I think today is the day that Aave and GRT are listed on Binance. So watch out for those two, as we may see some increased activity due to accessibility there on Binance. And so we're looking here now at the, get on up there, there we are, even better. Support level 310.695 and resistance up at the 318.208. I think we got the technical issues sorted out. We've been recording all week and couldn't get through due to internet problems, so I've got that sorted out. So thanks for your patience, everyone out there. Appreciate it. And let's move on to ADA/USD. That's Cardano. As you can see, we did hold our support level he had previously indicated. So we had support 1.208. And we're going to need to bring down the resistance. Now is going to be climbing back up to this 12-day moving average, 1.231. Still showing a little weakness here. We have big red candles and continue to sell off down to our support. So watch out for that. RSI is right at the oversold. So we are starting to get primed and ready for bounce across the space. Let's move on to DOT/USD. That's PolkaDot. Still holding, yep, we're still holding that support level. Just barely 13.151. Hang on to that as we do head into oversold for PolkaDot DOT/USD. Resistance now at the 13.523. Having a look here at Doge. Doge holding our previous support, so we had that at 0.1883. Very important area to watch. And resistance now climbing back through 0.1946. Heading on to LTC/USD. That is the Litecoin. 123.90 is your support level. Resistance is 126.58. Moving on to Chainlink, LINK/USD. Support level still holding 16.0296. We do have new resistance though at the 16.44. Moving on to Stellar, that's XLM/USD is the ticker for Stellar. And I think we have to go left a little ways to find that support we're hanging on to. Yep, there it is. Right on that pivot low, or swing low as it's also called. So we're looking at 0.2275 for support. And resistance still remains at the 0.2336. The Vechain, VET/USD. Vechain still holding that pivot low. 0.0689 is your support. New resistance is right there at the 0.0723 to be exact. FIL/USD. Previous support still holding on, 48.08. And we'll bring that resistance level down to this previous high there at the 49.343. Storj after its run up, selling back off again. Paper hands folded up like a lawn chair, as we say here. And so we're 0.853 support and resistance. Gonna be, if we can get above this 100-day moving average there, and then we're gonna look at the 0.913 for resistance. Head over to IOTA, that's Internet of Things. 0.6957 still holding support, and new resistance level there at the 0.7188. And as you can see, we just can't get through that 12-day moving average. Keeps pushing us down. Head on to comp, COMP USD. 359.046 is your support level. And let's see if we can grab that resistance now. Oh, we're way up here. What am I doing here? There we go. Let's reevaluate that. So new support 402.495 and resistance now at the 424.564. It is up 0.65 for the day. That's COMP USD. Basic attention coin. We are looking at support. We'll leave that as is. 0.50, so that's that round psychological number that we're always looking out for. And resistance going to be there at the 0.5219. Just underneath that 100-day moving average and this previous high right there. Moving on to Ethereum Classic, that's ETC USD. And let's see, we'll scoot over here. Yep, there it is. There's there. We'll look left and down for our support. So sitting right on that pivot low, 42.515, and resistance now is going to be right there at the 45.028. Head on over to Mana, that's MANA USDC. Here comes the fire trucks right on time. Perfect. There we go. We have resistance at the 0.745 and support now. Looking for that to hold up at the 0.6914. And on to ZIL, ZIL USD. Next in our watch list, 0.0645 is our support, and new resistance level climbing back up through 0.06922, and of course watch that 12-day moving average to provide resistance. Big ass red candles, we say here in the South. That means extremely large. Big ass does. And moving on to NUUSD, we're looking down at the 0.21403 for support and resistance now just beneath that 12-day moving average at the 0.2217, 2217, correct. NMR USD. Getting into a lot of price action in this region right here. We do have some overshots there. So looking at resistance 31.425 and support now. Looking for it to hold out at the 30.631. So looking at the graph token, and 0.5971 is support and resistance. We'll leave it as is right there at the 0.64. Nope, can't do that. We got this candle here, so let's do that. 0.6130. Uniswap UNI. Unchanged support, so 16.95, still holding up strong. And don't want to grab that. We want to grab this. There we go. And resistance there, 17.70. This is known as a dead cat bounce, folks, right there. Moving on to AAVE USD, debuting on Binance today. So we're looking at support 255.289 and resistance. Well, let's get that. We got better be a little bit more accurate than that. Support 267.621. There we go. And resistance now going to be up there at the 285.484 as we move into the buy target for this particular trade zone. And see if we can't find some action today, as Binance does make it available to a lot more folks than some of the other exchanges. So MKR USD is what we're looking at now. MKR been on Coinbase for quite some time, so we're looking at 2469.144 and resistance up there at the 2548.81. MATIC USD made it, still holding that support at the 0.8845. Have our new resistance level just above there, real tight range at the 0.9039. On to SOL USD. How are we doing on time? We're getting there. We're looking for resistance up at the 30.34 and support still at the 28.868. And on to the NFTs. Audio has been having a good run here. We did get into the overbought, so it's starting to cool down, do a little consolidation. That's very healthy for us up here. So still holding that support level at the 1.163. But we need to adjust our resistance. We have resistance now. Very tight range of 1.193. Looking at Chiliz, CHZ USD, star of the show today. Massive run up. Let's see what a run up we have here. We've got from bottom to top was about 25%. So where it stands now, we're up about 18%. So 7% for the day. Well, let's get you support levels all the way up in that region. So we're looking at support to hold up at the 0.2629 and resistance just above there at the 0.270. RSI still in good shape here on the 4-hour time frame. Nice volume still coming through. And we're about to get the favorable cross once this red line here, which is our 12-day moving average, crosses above the 100 and the 26. We should see some more continuation. Looking at Theta, THETA USD, still having that support level 4.747. So 747 airplane still holding up for support, and resistance 5.03. We'll keep it on that $5 mark even too. That's always a challenge as we get through, as RSI does start to emerge from the oversold. Heading on to ENJB USD, it's green as well, 0.63% for the day. Looking at resistance 1.3507 and support now on that previous close and that previous low at the 1.319. Looking here at Harmony 1, HO, Harmony 1, ONE USD. Always a hilarious in the morning, aren't they? 0.0745 is your support, and resistance is going to be right there on that high at the 0.0795. Looking at PAX G USDT. This is paired to gold. Looks like gold still running up. So we have some resistance up above us there at the 1837 level. And look for some support at the 1829.42. So we're in a steady climb up here. So it looks pretty good. Looking strong, starting to consolidate a little bit up at the top. So we may pause for the cause and then keep on trucking. Looking at Shiba Inu. There we go. One of the dogs. Slightly up with all them zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, and then 686 is your support and resistance. Same amount of zeros, 716. We're going to wrap it up here with BTC.D is just about flat, so we're still sitting around the 46.17% of the market cap is BTC. Having a look here at Ethereum, still trailing down about 1.43% to 17.24. And Doge, let's see how Doge is doing. Doge is starting to flatten off now, so we're about at the 1.92% of the crypto market cap, which is 1,305,000,000,000, down about 1.89%. Well, folks, that does it for me for the day. I'll be traveling this evening, so I will not be able to stream for the Crypto Happy Hour. I will check in with you folks in the morning at the Crypto Morning Show. See you then.